40-year recession, I mean inflation, I'm sorry. 40-year high, plus a recession, stagnation, but I have counted almost 100 construction sites, major construction sites in the area. They're working really hard because, the dollar is becoming worthless. What we used to buy with $20, now we're buying it with $40. Now we buy it with $40, It's a lot. Like most people, they're really doing really bad because of inflation. They cannot buy shit. But they got deep pockets. They got very deep pockets. Both sides. They got rid of both gas stations, across the bridge. And there used to be one right here. This is really fast. Really, really fast. I mean, I have counted almost 100 construction sites. From Jerome up on Fordham, not just, south of Fordham, north of Fordham. I just saw 2 construction sites on Jerome, north of Fordham, all the way to 161st Street. This is crazy. They got a lot of money to do this in the midst of 40-year inflation and this recession that are turning to be pretty severe. This recession is no joke. Even when they deny, oh, there's no recession. There's no recession. Denial is not a river in Africa. You can see they're making moves. They're making their moves to protect their money, their dollars. But most of the people, they say, the studies, they say 70% of the people, they don't even have $500 saved. They're literally paycheck to paycheck and using credit cards even to pay the rent sometimes. It's like, whoa. I mean, I don't understand, how can people be so reckless? But, I mean, I do understand because we are bombarded, 24/7 with, advertising, buy this, buy that. You need this, you need that. Thank God I know how to live frugal. I've been living frugal long time, for like 30 years. I think it was actually in 1999 the last time I had a credit card. I filed bankruptcy. It was like, okay, this is crazy. I will never get out of this. And back then, I did the paperwork myself. It was almost $5,000. They did not want to renegotiate because they say it was only $5,000. Like, wow. I went to court and I remember I filled out the paperwork myself. I'm like, wow. It was just follow the instructions. And I said, never again. Never again. And now my friends was telling me, especially one friend of mine, that he was always so good with his credit cards, you know, paying them on time, always. He used to have the best credit, like more than 700, and still, they raise the interest, so he owed like $40,000. Well, now it's not $40,000 now. I mean, he got trapped. He got trapped into these things because, and I'm telling you, he's Mexican, so he's from my hometown. He always, paying on time, everything, because that's what they told us. If you're good with your credit cards, they give you more and more credit, and they keep lowering their interest. There was a time I remember, even 10 years ago, I think, because he's had some credit cards, it was only I think it was 2%. I think he told me 1.5 or something, or 2% interest, practically nothing, because he was such a good customer. And now it's like, it don't matter. It don't matter. The interests keep going up. And he don't have the money to pay them up. If he had the money to pay them up, then he'd be okay. But now it's like, he will never finish paying them up. It's a lot. That shit is a lot of money. And if you don't pay them, there's no more credit, there's no, whatever, no more vacations. That's how he used to buy his plane tickets. That's how he used to, get around. I mean, he have SSD, so it's crazy. It's just crazy, the times that we live in. And what's crazy about it is that there's no alarm sounding. There's no alarm. It's like people that don't go hey, maybe we should all get together and organize as peoples in this neighborhood. We can have, Zoom meetings. Now it's so easy to organize. You can just make meetings online, even if obviously not everybody can participate, but you can everybody come up with ideas, What is it that we're going to be doing? Especially with the politicians, But it's so easy to get elected around here. All you got to do is just be Dominican, that's it. So the crackers, they already know that. It's like, we have Carmen de la Risa. That's what she is, because she's not a threat, to the government. She's Carmen de la Rosa, but she's the same thing as Idanis Rodriguez. She's the same thing as Espaillat. Is that we've been having 30 years of the same people, the same person, actually, which is not them. They have no power. They only following orders. We had already stopped rezoning over here. We turned around and we blinked. And of course, Idanis Rodriguez got a reverse. Now they can build wherever they want, whatever they want, They can do whatever they want anywhere in any neighborhood. There's no more restrictions. There's no more like before, at least, That was de Blasio, he was obsessed with that. So that was his project. That was his legacy. Each mayor of New York City have done devastating things. And Eric Adams, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. He's obsessed with increasing the budget to the NYPD. And now he just cut off half of the bus stops. He just cut off half of the bus stops. You know, mark my words. Pretty soon there's gonna be police, because he already did it before. It was like people was taking video, whatever. He backed off because there was so much video of, you know, armed police man, quote unquote man, you know, watching that nobody entered through the back door of the buses. And I feel sorry for, you know, disabled people, you know, senior citizens that gonna have to walk like 5 more blocks to the next bus stop because there's no more bus stops. I took several pictures that I've taken video, but like, people, they just don't care. They're just patching shit up. People don't care. They don't want to speak up. They don't want to, you know, I don't know what they don't want. I used to think it was like, you know, because of this or because of that, you know. But the truth is that I think people, they just got no faith. They got no faith that shit is gonna happen. They think it's like, well, what's the point? What is the point? We already protested, and they reversed like overnight our victory. You know, you see the pigs everywhere. You know, that's very expensive. That's extremely expensive to have pigs everywhere doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just like, oh, and the helicopters. I cannot go straight? I may go? Oh, okay, okay. I don't know. So what is the difference going through here? And going through here, there's people right here. So there is I forgot what I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm like, I don't care. I'm already in trouble because I'm the one always on Twitter hitting them up, you know, unmasking them, you know, what they're doing. Their agenda is like, I know it might be a losing battle, but it's better than just going down without a fight. I mean, besides, there's too many whites already here. The prices are obscene around here. The prices are, you know, have to go to the Bronx, you know, just to do some grocery shopping, you know, for anything. Oh, I was saying the helicopters. Yeah, there it is. Last night, I was falling asleep like around 11, and I thought that this shit was like, it's just gonna crash into the building. That's how low it was. As I'm thinking about buying a camera and monitor outside my window, because that thing is dangerous. That thing is very, very dangerous to have them so low, you know. But they do that. They start at 4 in the morning, and you can hear round all year round. I go to the park in the Bronx, and they're passing over there too. See what I'm talking about? They're not protecting, you know. I mean, you gotta wonder, you know, what is going on to have, you know, helicopters like that. That thing has already been going on for 3 years. That already been going on for 3 years. I don't know if you can hear it. that a plane? Is that a helicopter? It's like I'm always like, yeah, I don't know. There's something about it that makes me so mad. And I gotta let it go because when I went to the beach last week, every 10-15 minutes. And again, very low. If they didn't have cameras, I'll be okay, you know. I say, okay, they don't have cameras. But I know they have 10,000 pixels cameras and they're loading, you know, their mega computers. All right, until next time.